Expense entry. In this section, I will cover how you can create an expense report using unreconciled expenses. You can also create your expense reports by selecting a category and creating expense lines. Once you're done with an expense report creation, I will walk you through the submission for approval of an expense report. Let's get started with the basic experience of entering an expense. I have navigated to the Employee Services portal, and now I'll click on a new expense report. Once you click on this, you will see a few unreconciled expenses that we had talked in the beginning. Unreconciled expenses are the expenses that actually flow in through credit cards, transactions on your company credit card, through your mobile apps, or your Windows 8 app. You can select these unreconciled expenses and then hit the Continue button. Also, if I want to create more expense lines that are not a part of the unreconciled expenses over here, I can hit on the New Expense line, select an expense category like meal, and hit OK. Here, I have to select a transaction date for my expense. I can select a payment method, which is by default here a company credit card. I will input the transaction amount, which is $200. I can select a project ID against which I want to post this expense. And I can hit Save and Close to save this expense line. Now we see that we have 3 expense lines over here in this expense report. I can fill in the purpose that why I'm filling this expense report. I can hit the Submit button. The comment section actually allows us to fill in information for our internal as well as for our external approvers. Once I'm done with my comments, I will hit the Submit button. I can see my expense reports by going to the section called Expense Reports under the Expenses. Here I see that now this expense report is in review with my approver, as I had submitted it just 2 seconds back.